Cat, did you just lick my salad while I was in the other room? Mr. Cat? Guilty.
Hello pumpkins, and welcome to the House Beyond the Hedge. Today I wanted to talk to you about a readathon that I am doing with Alexandra Roslin's channel for her Patreon. And then we're going to do some fall sorts of errands. So I'm going to take you with me, and it'll be a little bit of a vlog style, which I haven't done before, but hopefully it works out. We'll see. So I recently joined the Patreon for one of my favorite YouTubers, Alexandra Roslin, and it's so cute. You can tell she has put so much time into it. There's really cute art, really thoughtful, rewards and things that you get. There's a Discord where you can chat with all the other people that are part of the Patreon, which is fun. It kind of creates a little bit of a community. And as one of the first things she's doing with the Patreon, she is doing a readathon, and it is called the Foxenwood, because that's the name of the Patreon, Fall Festival. And I decided that I wanted to participate. I've never done a readathon before, but it seems really fun. So I bumped up my tier so that I could be part of the readathon. It's at, I believe, the $5 tier is where you get access to the Discord channels for the readathon. So I started last night, which is a little bit late. I think the readathon actually started on maybe the 21st or 20th. So I'm a little behind, but I started my first book last night, and I thought we would talk about it for just a minute, and I would tell you what books I'm planning on reading for the different prompts. And then, we can go out and do the rest of our errands today, and then maybe do a little bit more reading later or tomorrow, or we'll see where we get with all the books. Okay, so the Foxenwood Fall Festival Readathon has 2 paths that you can take, and there's a really, really adorable little readathon map, which I will post a picture of right here so you can see it. And it has 2 different paths you can take. You can either take the cozy path or the spooky path. And the prompts are a little bit different, so I chose based on what the prompts were, and I chose the spooky path. So the first prompt for the spooky path is read a book set in an atmospheric building, or read a book about a secret society. So because I was doing this at like 9 o'clock last night, I was trying to figure out what a book that I already own that I could start was that also hadn't read. And I asked in the Discord because I wasn't sure if this quite fulfilled the secret society prompt, but I just wanted to see if other people had read it, because I had this book, The Ravens, on my shelf since last year, and I had not read it yet. And it's about a coven of witches at a university, and their cover is like they're a sorority, but actually the whole sorority is a coven of witches. So I thought that seemed pretty secret society-ish, and some people on Discord agreed with me, so that was all the validation that I needed to start reading this. So I started this last night. I'm on page 247. Shout out to my friend Lauren, who makes super cute art and bookmarks. I will link her channel down below. I really love this blue sparkly moon bookmark to go with the kind of witchy secret society vibe. But yes, I am on page 247, and hopefully I want to finish this one today because there are 5 prompts, and I believe the readathon ends on the 28th. So if I'm going to try and finish all the prompts, I really got to get reading. So hopefully we'll finish this today, but that will be the first prompt. So the second prompt is brew an autumnal drink, or read a book with magic, or read a book about witches. Now, I have a lot of books about witches because basically all of October I've been doing a witch reading theme, but that means that I've already read a lot of them. Luckily, I still had a couple to choose from, and I have narrowed it down to 2 options. One is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I bought also because of Lexi's channel. This is the book club book for her Patreon for this next month, so I could kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone if I read that now, but also I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of want to maybe save it and just, I don't know, enjoy it, read it on its own for book club, not fit it into this readathon. So I haven't decided yet. But my other option is Magic Lessons by Alice Hoffman. And I have read the original Practical Magic book, but none of the others. And Practical Magic is one of my favorite movies, so I feel like I should really read the whole series. So I have bought the whole series, so I feel like this prompt might be the perfect chance to start reading it. And so I think I might go with this one, but I have the other one as a backup just in case I feel like I want to do that. And then drink an autumnal beverage. I literally do that every day, so I don't think that will be a problem. But we will definitely be doing that while we read the witch book to fulfill that prompt. Oh, so the prompts do have names too. So the first prompt is Secret Society. The second prompt is The Witch's Cafe. The third prompt is The Haunted Hayride, and that is read a thriller or spooky book. So the one I've chosen for that is this book that I got this year. I think it just came out pretty recently, and it is called The Gathering Dark, an anthology of folklore, edited by Tori Bovalino. And I mean, come on, that cover is just gorgeous. So how could you not want to read that? And this is an anthology of short stories, which I think might be good for Readathon because you can kind of read it in small amounts. Also, it seems pretty spooky. It says, featuring stories from New York Times bestselling and critically acclaimed authors, The Gathering Dark presents some of the most terrifying folkloric tales. So I might want to read this one more during the day. I don't know if it's going to be pretty scary, but it looks like it's going to be really good. I'm not going to read all the authors' names right now, but this lists all the authors on the back of the book as well. So yeah, I'm really excited. I had already picked this one up earlier in the season planning to read it, and I feel like it's going to fit the read a thriller or spooky book very well because of the spooky factor on this. So I'm really excited for this one. And then the next prompt is The Monsters Masquerade Ball. And this one is just read a book with monsters. Now, I have a couple of options for this, sort of. I have some vampire books that I could read. I guess those kind of count as monsters, but wouldn't it be like a vampire prompt? I don't know. To me, like, even though vampires are monsters, they're like a whole genre. So I'm not sure. I do have, not with me right now, it's in the other room, is that Southern Book Club's Guide to Killing Vampires? I don't know. I feel like it's been all over the place, so you probably know what I'm talking about, even though I can't remember the exact title right now. So I have that one as an option, but I think as one of my errands today, I'm going to go to one of my favorite bookstores here in town, and we're going to see if they have any monster books that I could pick up and read. I have never read the original Frankenstein, so that might be an option, and I think that one's pretty short too, which is good for a readathon. So maybe that, but yeah, we're gonna see if they have any good options at the bookstore. So I'll take you along with me when we do that. And then the last prompt is The Haunted House on the Hill. And for this one, I decided to pick up The Girl in White by Lindsay Curry, or maybe Curie, I don't know. But one of my other favorite YouTubers is Darling Desi. I will also link her channel down below, and she recommended this one. And it sounds perfect for close to Halloween. It is about ghosts, so perfect for the prompt. It just sounds cozy, a little bit spooky. But yeah, I've just heard a lot of good things about this, and Desi really highly recommended it. So that's always enough for me. If Desi or Lexi or any of the people I follow are just like, you have to read this book, I'll do it. I'm clearly a hoarder and collector of books. This is just one very small shelf right now. The rest are in the other room, but it doesn't take much prompting for me to be like, yeah, I'll buy it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one quite a bit as well. And I will hopefully do a wrap-up video at the end to talk a little bit about what I thought of all the books. Okay, so I think that is all for sharing what I'm going to read for the prompts. Let's go do some errands.